I'm Professor Harry. I'm an anatomist. I have masters in medical education. My main work is we develop curriculum, we train the teachers. And I have been associated with at least 17 universities abroad and in India. So we thought that instead of like asking other people to provide universities, we took up a university, we leased it, and we are working to start the competency-based medical education in Kyrgyzstan. So if you ask me, many people might tell that they are running CBME. If you ask them what is CBME, they won't be able to even explain it. They are just frankly lying to you that they are running CBME in Kyrgyzstan or in Georgia or in Russia or in China. They don't have it. The CBME in India is very unique. It's very complex and very unique. I'm one of those people who are working with the revision of CBME. We know what is CBME. We know how we are implementing in India. We know what challenges we are getting in India, and we give like solutions for the challenges. And I have been working with this system since 2019. So our idea is to take the CBME and implement it in Kyrgyzstan. What challenges we faced over there? First of all, 5+1 year is not approved in many countries. Most of the countries, they are lying. For example, they might say in Russia that they have 5+1 year. They don't have 5+1 year. I work in Russia. I'm working with 2 universities in Russia. They don't have 5+1 year. In Georgia, they don't have 5+1 year. In Kazakhstan, they don't have 5+1 year. Where do they have 5+1 year? Of course, they have 5+1 year in China. They have 5+1 year in Bangladesh. They have 5+1 year in Nepal. Now they have 5+1 year in Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan gave official approval for 5+1 year from last year only. I have all the documents. I can share it with you. The other thing that even though it is 5+1 year, it doesn't mean that other universities are teaching CBME, which means if you want to implement CBME in Kyrgyzstan, you should get the curriculum framed. You should stretch it from 4.5 years to 5 years, because in India, it's 4.5 years. So we should stretch it to 5 years. We should get approval in the ministry. I will assure you, nobody got approval for CBME in Kyrgyzstan except us. I did it by myself. I reframed it. I stretched it to 5 years. I gave it to ministry. I got the approval. So what NMC is asking, you know about foreign medical graduate licentiate regulations. Can I explain it to you?
Yes.
Or you people know about it?
No, please explain, sir.
So if you are joining, if any students are joining foreign universities after 2022, there should be something followed. What are these things? They are going to be very strict. One thing, the university you join should be approved by WHO. It should be in WHO list. So our university is in WHO list. I can share it with you. Second thing, the university should be approved by the local government. Our university is approved by local government. Third thing, the course you provide should be approved by the government. This is the difference in many countries. If you go to many colleges, they will tell that we are providing CBME 5+1 year. But if you go and check in the ministry website, it will be 6 years theory. They don't have internship. In Russia, they don't have internship. They canceled it in 2010. There's no internship in Russia. It's quite a different system in Russia. In Georgia, it's quite a different system. They don't have internship, because they follow a system called Bologna system. In Bologna system, you complete UG, you go straight into PG after writing the exam. So this is called focus system, which means that you want to be a surgeon, like an intern, you will work only in surgery. We don't have the system what we have in India. In India, we have 12 months. We have internship in internal medicine. We have in surgery. We have in pediatrics, and we have in many other subjects. We don't have the same system in many countries. In USA, they don't have internship. In Canada, they don't have internship. So the internship, whatever they are talking about in Europe and whatever we are telling in India, is totally different. We have 12 months of internship in India. You should have about 8 subjects, including the electives. Electives will be for 1 month, including dermatology, including radiology, including PSM. They don't have this special type of internship. So first thing is that your university should be recognized by WHO. Second thing, by the local government. Third thing, the course you run should be approved by the local government. So we have everything. And in the FMGLR, they are talking about the course the students should follow. This course is not exactly CBME, they are asking, because they cannot ask all the government, all the universities to follow CBME. So they are saying you should follow a course which is similar to CBME. It should be in par with CBME, which means all the subjects taught in CBME should be present in this university where you study. And how they will check it, they cannot come and check all the time. They will check the credit. Now I will explain about Vietnam. Vietnam doesn't have 5 years program. They are lying to you. Vietnam has 6 years program. Their internship is 18 months, 1.5 years. So you study for 6 years in Vietnam. After that, you pass the language exam. Then you are going to do 1.5 years of internship. You got it, yes? So why I am talking about this part, in Vietnam, many subjects what we study in India are actually minor subjects. For example, we are teaching 200 plus hours of biochemistry. In Vietnam, biochemistry is only 60 hours. So once they check the transcript, yes, students are going to study in Vietnam, they are going to come back. NMC will ask you to produce degree copy. They are going to ask you to produce your transcript. In transcript, they will check how many hours of biochemistry is there. 60 hours. 60 hours, technically 2 credits. We need many more credits. So they will calculate credits and they will find out in Vietnam, they didn't teach biochemistry for 200 hours. They don't have forensic medicine. Forensic medicine is optional. It is an elective. For us, it is a big subject for 1+ year. PSM is optional for them. For us, PSM is for 4 years. Almost 4 years, you could say. So how they will catch you? Once students are coming back, they are going to ask, okay, give you a degree, give you a transcript. They will check the teaching hours. Of course, it will not match. They will tell that you cannot study. So this is what they are like specifically mentioning in the document, that wherever students are going and studying, this course should be in par with CBME, which means that they will check the credit. They will check all the subjects. You got it, yes? The next thing what they are saying is that you should do 12 months of internship, which is similar to the internship of India, which means the internship what you do in Europe is not exactly the Indian one. There they will do 1 or 2 or 3 subjects. Here they should do 8+ subjects. So it should be same. It should be 12 months. Next thing, whatever they are saying is that you should do your theory course, you should do your clerkship, and you should do your internship in the same university. You cannot take a transfer. You cannot study in 2 countries. You cannot study in 2 universities too. So there's a big confusion between clerkship and internship. They are not same. What is clerkship? I'll tell you. You see, after completing pre-paraclinical subjects, we have clinical subjects. For example, surgery is a clinical subject. Medicine is a clinical subject. Gynecology is a clinical subject. So you will have theoretical part of this subject where you will have classes. Teachers will be teaching in the lecture hall, or they might have a small group teaching session. After completing theory, you will go to hospital and you will have clinical rotations. In India, this is called as clinical rotation, which means after completing theory of one subject, you have to go and practice in hospital, in the hospital affiliated to the university. This is not internship, this is called clerkship. In India, we call it clinical rotation. In USA, we call it clerkship. In Europe, we call it clerkship. In Russia, we call it praktika. In Kyrgyzstan, this is called praktika. In CIS countries, this is called praktika. This is not internship. Okay. In Russia, they used to have internship. It is not there. They call it ordinatura connected to internatura. You will not find it now for foreign students. So in Russia, when they study 6 years, they will be studying. They are following more or less the Bologna system. In Bologna system, UG should have 6 years. In 6 years, 360 credits should be there. Because of this only, in Germany, it is 6 years MD program. In France, it is 6 years MD program. In Spain, it is 6 years MD program. All Eastern European countries, it is six years program. This is not a program with internship. This is the complete program, which is 6 years, technically theoretical program with clerkship. This is not internship. Most of the agents are trying to convert this into 5+1 year. This is not 5+1 year. This is 6-year program, which means if the country where they are doing or recruiting students, if they have one more year internship, then it's okay. Then 5+1 year or 6+1 year it will come. But in Russia, they don't have this. In Georgia, they don't have this. You got it, yes? In Vietnam, it is 6+1.5 year. In Russia, when it comes, it will become 6+2 year because ordinatura is for 2 years. When you think about Georgia, it will become 3 years. I'm not getting into all intricacies. So if you think about all those people who are telling that they have 5+1 year program, only Kyrgyzstan has it officially. No other CIS country has. So this is a lie. So the last part about this foreign medical graduate licentiate regulation, that you should come back to India, you pass next one, which is theoretical exam, you will do another one internship in India, so there will be 2 internships. After completing internship, you will do a practical exam, which is called next 2. After passing this, you will get a permanent registration in India. And the next thing what they have done is, from joining the university, you should have completed next 2 within 10 years. It is not only for foreign students, this is also for Indian students now. You should join a university, complete the curriculum, internship, and clear next exam within 10 years, which means if you don't clear within 10 years from the point of joining a university, you cannot come and work in India. If you ask me, there's such a system in foreign country, it is there, of course. The last part, which I forgot to tell you, of course, they are asking you to bring a PR from the university where you study. Now, talking about this part, can you get a PR? Yes, you can get a PR. In China, you can get a PR. You should pass language HSK5. You should pass their accreditation exam, which is in professional Chinese. If you manage to pass these 2, you will get a PR. Many of my students from Africa cleared these 2 exams. They have PR. They are working in Jinzhou, where I taught. They are working in Shanghai. So it is possible. But is it easy? It will be very tough because it is very tough to pass HSK5. It is very tough to pass this accreditation exam. Now coming to Vietnam, 6-year, 1.5-year internship. You pass the exam connected to their language, they will give you PR. But from 2027, they have accreditation exam too. Now, if you ask me about Russia, Russia has 6 years program without internship. Yes. After that, you pass Russian language, you pass the accreditation exam in Russia, they will give you PR. It is nothing new. It's in 2001 or 2 that they wanted to put the exam. In 2007-8, they put the exam. Before that, once you clear and get the degree in Russia, they give you PR. They used to give. It was not there, like the accreditation exam. You got it, yes. Now, when it comes to Kyrgyzstan, you complete the course, you pass the language, you can get PR because in Kyrgyzstan, there is no official accreditation exam so far. It might come this year or next year. It is similar to what I explained about Vietnam. Vietnam has only language exam, no accreditation exam. It is coming in 2027. In Kyrgyzstan, so far it is not there. Probably this will come by 2025 or 26. So if you ask me about our universities, we have followed everything, whatever they are asking. We are in WHO. Our course is approved by the Kyrgyzstan government. We have 5+1 year, and this 1 year internship is exactly as asked in CBME. And we are following CBME. We are not changing CBME. We are following exactly what they are asking in CBME. We are following each and every regulation in CBME, but I'm extending 1 semester extra. So no problem. I'm not decreasing it. I'm increasing. Why students should not go to Philippines? In Philippines, the MD course is 4 years. So it's not 4.5 years. So CBME's duration is 4.5 years. If you have a course more than 4.5 years, then NMC will not tell anything. But if it is less than 4.5 years, it will be a problem. So think about sending students to Philippines, 4 years. Before it was 3 years. From last year, it became 4 years. In Caribbean, it's 4 years because they have a program similar to USA. 4 years, they will never approve this. So we have 5 years. So it is one semester extra. Russia has 6 years. You can go to Russia if they have internship, but they don't have internship. Georgia has 6 years. It's not 5 plus 1 year. We have 5 plus 1 year, exactly CBME. And the duration is 5 years, 1 year internship. We are teaching completely in English medium. But if you ask me, the language is important. Of course, it is important because without passing the language, they will not get the PR. So we are going to teach language. The language courses will be there till final year because we want them to pass this exam. Not because they have to study in Russian, but we want them to pass the exam. You got it, yes? So after completing this, we are providing integrated coaching for next, starting from first year. Because after completing the course, they have to come back to India, pass next, get into second internship, and of course they are going to clear this next two. For this, we are giving the integrated coaching for next. Of course, we are going to help them to get this PR because right now only language. If we have accreditation exam in Kyrgyzstan, we will start the training for the accreditation system also. So this is about our university. I can share you the. You have any other questions? Do you have any questions? You can ask me. You can unmute and ask me.
So is it mandatory that we have to pass the language test in each of the specific countries?
Yes, if you don't
Like,
pass, you are not eligible to sit for the accreditation exam.
okay,
In
after
China,
completing,
there is a national language proficiency exam, which is called HSK.
okay,
They have to get fifth level to get into accreditation exam. Otherwise, you will not understand anything in this paper because the accreditation exam is in Chinese.
for
Like
The same
quiz
example,
in
so
procedure.
Russia.
Yes.
after studying the medical program over there, when we are
Yes.
coming back to India, so
Yes.
is it mandatory that we have to pass all the necessary examinations over there? Then only we can practice or sit for the licensing test in India.
Yes. Now, what they have told is you study, first of all, you join according to FMGLR, and you have to
Okay.
complete all the exams, including the accreditation exam, and you bring the PR. If you don't bring the PR,
Yeah.
then you are not eligible to sit for next. So
Okay.
technically or
Yes.
indirectly, if you have to complete the accreditation exam, you should have the degree in that country. To get the degree in this country, you should have passed all the exams.
Okay.
So you see, you go to Germany, you should pass German. You go to Spain, you should pass Spanish. And if you go to any European countries, at least you should pass 3 exams for 3 languages. Of course, local languages as must. You should pass TOEFL or IELTS, and the third language is a must. But if you go to Russia, only 2 languages are must. It will be English, it will be Russian. In CIS country, it is same. So we are teaching in English. The course is completely going to be in English, but they should pass this exam. If they don't clear Russian, they will not get the accreditation. This is the problem. So whoever is telling, like, from the university side that you don't need to learn local language, this is a lie. They are lying to you. You go to UK, you pass IELTS. You go to USA, you have to get TOEFL. You go to Australia, you should pass A to Z. There's an exam called A to Z for English. So if you go to any other country where English is not the national language or mother tongue, they will ask you to follow their language and you should clear this exam. Okay, any other questions? You can ask anything. Any doubts you have, please ask me. No doubts? Okay, can I show our website? Yeah? Okay. Okay, I will introduce Dr. Ilyas.
Hi, that's me.
Dr. Ilyas, hi. So he is one of our coordinators. He is from CIS. He is a doctor and he is from Kazakhstan. He is coordinating our activities in CIS countries. So he will give a small introduction about Bishkek and Kyrgyzstan.
Right. So, hello everyone. Thanks for introduction, and let me begin with talking about Kyrgyzstan, the country first. Like some basic things about geography is that it's located in like middle of Central Asia, and mainly it is surrounded by mountains. Like 80% of its territory are mountains. There are two official languages actually. One is national language called Kyrgyz. Another one is Russian. Russian is official. Kyrgyz is like national language. And what else? Something important that you should know. Currency. Currency is called Kyrgyzstani Som. And a neat thing about it is that it is more or less equal to Indian rupee. So it's like 5% difference, I suppose. Important thing you need to know about Kyrgyzstan, Kyrgyzstan climate, is that it is sharply continental. It means that you will experience all 4 seasons, and that means cold winters from -5 to -15 with snow, and also warm summers like 25 to 35. A little bit above economic background. It is considered a developing nation, and right now its growing focus is on education, healthcare, and international collaboration, especially in like higher education and medical training, which is why they introduced the 5+1 program, which is like not anywhere else, as you have been already told. Uh, about lifestyle, I can say that it is fairly local. It's a fairly low cost of living over there. Of course, not as low as in India, but fairly low. Population is quite friendly, I should say, and what else? What else? What else? It is considered pretty safe for international students, especially in the capital city, Bishkek, the largest city of the country. And maybe I can also tell you a little bit about food. I guess I imagine it might be an important part for you. It is quite easy to find Indian food over there. Apart from what you'll be provided in Indian canteen, you can also go explore the city and find ample Indian restaurants and Indian spices, anything. So I suppose that's a plus for you. In terms of infrastructure, it's quite modern. It's clean. You don't have any water issues, electricity issues. All these things have been covered since USSR, and it still works well. Local transport is simple and affordable, and I believe they upgraded their bus park in the last year. Also, taxes are not expensive. I can't say cheap, but they're just okay. And a little bit about leisure, I suppose, since like you're interested in Bishkek, the capital, since it's like the capital and the largest city, you're going to have like anything you want to go to: cinemas, movies, cultural events like theaters, everything is there. City is not very big. It's not like, I don't know, as big as Chennai, I imagine, or Delhi. It's quite small compared to it. So you can get anywhere you want without
Majority
issue.
of people are from Calcutta.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, just one point. If you compare, like many people ask me that if Kyrgyzstan is a Muslim country, you should know that you see the CIS countries are not religious countries. These are secular countries. So, like many people from South India, they are, oh, this is a Muslim country. Will it be a problem? This is not Pakistan. This is not Bangladesh. This is not even like Middle East. Here, like, Muslim people are very moderate people. Like many people follow, but it is not very strict. So, like Russia, like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan is a secular country. And talking about Bishkek, we have almost 10,000 students. I'm talking about Indians. We have 10,000 Indians around Bishkek. You know that Kyrgyzstan became a hub for medical education. So there are many universities. So we have no problem for Indian food there. And if you compare the safety index of Bishkek with India, it's almost same. Of course, the safety index is better than Delhi and some other cities in India, but it is almost same. And any other things, and of course, you see, Dr. Elias' English is better than mine. So my crew working in our university, they all speak better English than us. So you don't need to worry that, like you come to my university, they are not going to teach in English medium. And you can see he is one of the coordinators. Yes, we all speak better. Of course, like to teach in our
Yeah,
university,
Harinath, you can
you
tell
should
them that all the faculties should have TOEFL exam.
TOEFL exam. So not like in India, they should pass TOEFL exam, which is an English exam. Yes, and all the teachers should pass this. So there's no problem about English at all. Yes, we have support from the Russian side. We have support from the side from English teaching faculties too. Whoever is struggling with English, we can help also. So any questions? No questions?
Yeah, by the way, maybe you might have some questions about Bishkek or the country itself. You're more than welcome to ask.
Where is Chaitali ma'am? Just came on board and she went away. Huh? Tamal is here.
No.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Oh, Chaitali and Manish came and they went away.
Actually, they both are in the meeting. That's why they left from the meeting.
Okay.
Is it getting recorded, Elias? Oh, no.
It is.
Okay, sir. The video is being recorded. So if you need, I can share the video later on. Whoever needs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any questions from
Okay,
your team and other team members?
Any question if you have, you can ask.
Okay, I can show you my website. You see the program. So according to NMC or the Foreign Medical Graduate Licentiate Regulation, the program what you are offering should be portrayed in the website. Nobody is portraying anything in the website. Like you see, you go to any ministry website in Russia, they will write 6 years program. They will never write they have internship. And you go to any official website of any university, they will never give you any information about CBME. You see in my website, you can see MBBS program, 5 years, 12 months internship. We are following competency-based medical education based on Indian one. You see CBME 2024 India. So we are not swaying away from the course. Okay, now you can see, of course, we are providing the program objective exactly according to CBME of India. So you can see, you can just open and see this. I'll share you the link also. Yes. And after that, you can see what courses we are providing. Courses mean technically the year and subjects what we provide. We are providing a pre-departure course. So all the students who are joining in our college will be having an online course from India before they go to Kyrgyzstan. So we give the orientation of the CBME course. We will give basic idea about subjects connected to medicine. For example, medical chemistry, medical physics, basics of anatomy, basics of physiology, and so on. So this will be explained. Of course, we will explain them what is CBME and what is the structure. So this year we are not going to conduct any exam. From next year, we are planning to keep a special exam before going to Kyrgyzstan. This is called pre-departure examination, or we call it student quality assurance test. Okay, when you go to first year, yes, in first year exactly, yes, sorry, here, MBBS 1, whatever subject you find in India, you find over here. Except for this, you will have some subjects connected to Kyrgyzstan. Especially, we have history of medicine. History of medicine is not there in India, but I thought history of medicine should be taught to all students. It is a part of Kyrgyzstan syllabus. I'm using it. I didn't remove it. And computer applications is there in first year in Russia and Kyrgyzstan. We have it as a foundation course. We will teach this, and of course, we will teach Russian language. So, except for what is there in CBME, we will teach 2 or 3 subjects as per Kyrgyzstan syllabus. Okay, second year, of course, exactly as they are showing in India, you can see. Yes. Then we have one extra semester. This semester, I am repeating and revising these 2 years. So students will get access to clinical exposure. They will use whatever they studied in this pre and paraclinical. They will try to apply it in the hospital. So which means this is called a sensitization phase or orientation phase for clinical phases. Because if you don't have clinical exposure at all, and you jump into clinical phases, they will face a lot of difficulties. To decrease this, I am bringing this. Anyways, I have to run for 5 years. So there will be some extra space for us to run revision and clinical exposure here. And of course, the electives, whatever they are telling in CBME will be covered over here. So we are not leaving the electives. If you ask any university in Kyrgyzstan or Russia or like China, they never cover the electives, whatever they have included in CBME. We are covering exactly whatever they are asking. Of course, research methodology is a must now for us because it is a part in Russian curriculum. So I'm making it because in the international medical education, people knowing research methodology are valued. So we are keeping it here. So I'm not removing it. So to decrease the burden, I am moving this subject from here. So if you go and compare the teaching hours, teaching methodology, assessment methodology, and credits in CBME, ours will be more than CBME, not less than CBME, because we have extra one semester. You got it? Yes. Then, of course, we are going to phase 3A. It's exactly like CBME. Phase 3B, exactly like CBME. And after that, we have compulsory rotatory residential internship, 12 months, as they are asking in CBME. So I'm not hiding anything. I'm keeping everything here. Okay, and you go, we have a pre-departure program. You can find what is there in the pre-departure program. So here we are explaining whatever basic subjects necessary for entering a medical university. So you can see introduction to medical school. Yes, there are hacks we are teaching, how to teach, how to read, how to take notes, how to remember things, how to revise, how to manage time, how to manage stress. These are very essential psychological hacks all the students should know. This has been included in foundation course in India. So I am doing it separate, but of course we will be teaching them once they go to university too. Then fundamentals of medicine. We are teaching basic mathematics, which is necessary for calculation, basic chemistry, basics physics, basics anatomy. So why do we do this? Because this is necessary. This is the basement. This is the foundation for medical education. So if I make them stronger, when they go to university, they will not struggle. So this is a free course. Of course, we are providing integrated next course. Starting from first year, we are teaching them or we are training them to prepare for next exam. Next exam 1, that is for theory, and next exam 2, that is for practical. We are providing integrated courses. You can find the full structure, what we are teaching and when we are teaching, how we are teaching. And now I can show you the team. You see, all the teachers are from India. So he is teaching physiology. He is Dr. Harish Tiwari. And one thing I want to tell over here, most of the Kyrgyz university and Uzbek universities are using students who studied in that country, who never passed FMGE. They are using them as teachers. Now you can understand how bad will be the quality there. We are not using such people. We are taking teachers from India. They are professionals in that faculty. They are professionals in that subject. And I'm not taking any UGs. I'm taking all PGs, at least with diploma. So this is Dr. Harish Tiwari. He is from Armed Force Academy. He is the academic coordinator who is connected to discipline also. He is from military. So this is a very important point. Why am I hiring him? He is going to take care of the discipline of the students within the university campus and also in the hostel. So to make sure that you can tell this to parents, I'm specifically hiring these people for two purposes. One is teaching, second is discipline. And this is Dr. Sona. She is a PhD in physics, in biochemistry. She is going to be the main faculty and she will be the HOD. I already hired another one anatomy teacher. I'm not going to teach. There will be another one anatomy teacher. All the photos will be posted here. They are not AI. They are real photos. These are the real teachers. Now you can see we have senior visiting faculties. So once a semester, we are taking Indian faculties from very famous universities across Chennai. These are already professors from Chennai. We are taking them as visiting faculty as well as the external examiners. So once again, the Viva exams are going to be taken by Indian faculties from India. So not these teachers, they will take only formative assessment, but the main Vivas will be taken by Indian faculties. These are real faculties who are going to come to Kyrgyzstan once a semester. So you can see all of them. None of them are just MBBS. All of them have MD, MS, MSc, or PhD. You can ask any university in Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, or Russia to show any Indian faculties teaching there. They are not professional faculties. They are just MBBS who passed out from there. You see, all of them are professionals here.
The identity is disclosed. No identity is seen in any universities.
You go and ask them to show any photos, they will never show you. I'm showing you all photos. This is starting. I'm going to put all faculties. I can give you even phone numbers. You can talk to them. So they are going to be the external examiners. No university abroad is running external exams, which means you have the exam. Examiners are from other countries. Why I am doing this? Because I want to make sure the quality is as equivalent to India. So we are bringing Indian faculties. And the tutors are from India too. You can see these are not the main faculties, these are the tutors. So tutors again, they are Indians, they cleared FMGE and they are working either in India or in foreign country. This one is working in Saudi, she is working in UK, all others are like studying for NEET PG. So I'm not bringing anyone without FMG. All of them cleared FMG. These are tutors. What do tutors do? They will be guiding the student. They will have small discussion with student. I am bringing them too. So this is the faculty, yes, list. Of course, we have a psychologist, in-house psychologist. He is from MGR University. He is a psychologist. You can see he has a degree in psychology. So according to CBME, you should have a committee called Student Welfare Committee or Student Support Service Committee, where there should be at least one in-house psychologist. You can ask any university in Kyrgyzstan to show this. They will never show. He is in-house. He is going to Kyrgyzstan. He is going to stay in Kyrgyzstan. The psychological programs are developed by another one, Russian psychologist. She is from Moscow. Yes, we have complete tech faculty there. They all are from India. So I'm not hiding anything. I'm keeping all the photos, all the names. The program is explicit over here. Yes. And you can see the campus. No fake photos. These are real photos from the campus. I'm not showing any photos from stock image. This is from the test center. So after completing one chapter, they are going to sit for the exam online in the computer test center. This is a real test center. This is the entrance. This one you can see over here. This is from hospital. Yes. These all are from our university. Nothing is fake. This is the lab. This is the lecture hall. Yes.
May you
This
go
is
to
the library. This
the
is really our library.
first picture, please?
Yeah, sure. This one?
No, like the uppermost at the
Okay,
head.
fine. So this is
So
the campus.
yeah, it's here, like on the no, wait, on the right you can see the university campus, and on the left it is actually a hospital built for the university. It's one of the affiliated hospitals. So you can see even logistically it is a pretty convenient setup.
So one point about hospital, yes. And in FMGLR, it is written that the university should have affiliated hospital. So there are only 2 universities in Kyrgyzstan that have affiliated hospital, which is connected to the university, which means the hospital is ours. We are not hiring a hospital from someone else. It is exactly the university hospital. So they can study here, they can get into the hospital and practice there. And the university is brand new. We built it just before 1 year, and we opened it in March, in 2025. So nothing is fake. This is really our library. And we are taking 10 textbooks, textbooks from India. These are the recommended textbooks from CBME. Already we have whatever necessary, but we are taking many more books now. We have electronic library, which will be provided to our students with all latest updated textbooks too. The learning management system with higher end technology, whatever we are providing, we give recorded lectures, we give study material which is CBME centric. Exactly whatever they are asking in CBME, we are providing. All the tests will be conducted in the learning management system. We are recording A to Z everything, whatever student is doing, and this record is going to be saved When NMC asks, we are going to provide this. So this is a very important thing. You see, foreign medical graduate licentiate regulation is telling a lot of things. Many universities are lying, many agents are lying, because once the NMC comes for the inspection, you should show everything that you are running CBME. I have all the documents saved online. We are going to download every semester and keep one copy with ourselves, one with parent, one with students also. So this is something special about our university. So you can see the test center. This is our hostel, real hostel. This is not from AI. I am not showing any fake photos. This is our new hospital. So we have our own affiliated hospital. I can share you the link. This is our campus. So now I will show you the departments. So according to CBME, they are asking to keep each department's detail in the website. So first year we have anatomy department. This is really our anatomy department photo, real one. And faculties who will be teaching here. You can see the team. There will be more teachers joining. Yes. And what exactly we are teaching? What is the course objective or departmental objective? What is the competency framework? How do we teach? How are we assessing? How students should pass? How we are using the grading system? You can see other departments like physiology. This is the second department. This is really the physiology department. Yes. And this is the biochemistry department. So I'm not hiding anything. This is biochemistry department. So we are not hiding anything. You can see the teachers who will teach there, who is the permanent faculty, who is the tutor, who is the visiting faculty and the external examiner, everything you get. We are not hiding anything. What do we teach? How you will be assessed? Yes. How much you should have, for example, we have formative assessment, how much you should have to pass the exam, and how much you should have in attendance in order to pass the subject. A to Z, everything is written here. Nothing is implicit. We are not hiding anything.